I'm Chris Berman. Let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Jaguars win this one to the tune of 13 points. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Saints pick up their 6th win of the year. The Titans won this contest, but will stay at the 3rd place in the AFC South. Allen playing Rossum had a stellar game, but all said and done, his performance wasn't enough to lift his team to a victory. Robert Ferguson nabbed 2 touchdown passes and helped his Dolphins beat the Ravens. Up in historical New England, we had the Patriots edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. Up in Chicago, we had the Bears lose by a disappointing 16 points. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Tony Gonzalez won't see action for a while, so this offense is going to have to make do without him. He's suffering from a pulled calf muscle, and that'll keep him out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Darren Sharper will be on the sidelines for a while, so this defense will need to do some reshuffling in his absence. Broken ribs severely hampering his mobility. They'll keep him out for the rest of the season. Now, on to even bigger news, as you may have already heard. Donnie Edwards had to be placed on injured reserve, so he'll be on the sidelines for the rest of the year. Just a key blow to the heart of this defense. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
The Seahawks defense held their opponents to under 50 rushing yards in their win at Seattle Stadium. The Chiefs won on the road and end their season on a high note. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. This guy will be on the move. You see it there. He'll be getting a nice little payday, too. 4 years, $1.2 million. Corey Redding got snatched up as well, and he signs a 2-year contract with the Ravens.
The Steelers won this contest, but will stay at the 1st place in the AFC North. Coy Wire stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Cowboys pick up win number 12. Corey Bradford had over 50 yards receiving and helped his Texans beat the Browns. In the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, we had the Eagles get nipped by 3 points. Over at Edward Jones Dome, we had the Rams put on a display and win by 21 points. And last but not least, we had the Cardinals come away victorious.
All right, Chris, thanks. All right, folks, our playoff picture has now been officially finalized. So let's take a look at it now, shall we? We'll begin with a look at the AFC. And now, checking things out over in the NFC playoff race. So there you have it, the regular season now in the books. Time to see which of these 12 teams will emerge as Super Bowl champs. We'll get it started for you on ESPN next weekend. And that'll do it from here. Chris, let's send it back over to you.
And then there were 12, the playoffs, right around the corner, which means it's time for our regular season awards. But first, my primetime players. The final round of game balls go to these Warriors, each with a standout performance in the final game of the regular